Before the Maya built their towering pyramids, before the Aztecs forged their mighty empire, another civilization laid the very foundation of Mesoamerican culture. They are the Olmec, a mysterious people who emerged from the tropical lowlands of Mexico over 3,500 years ago, only to vanish, leaving behind clues so massive and so baffling, they continue to fascinate us today. This is the story of Mesoamerica's mother culture. Imagine trekking through the dense, swampy jungles of south-central Mexico. The year is 1862. You're a traveler named José Melgar y Serrano, and you stumble upon something impossible. A gigantic stone head, partially buried in the earth, staring back at you with an enigmatic expression. This was the world's first glimpse into the lost Olmec civilization. Today, a total of 17 of these incredible sculptures have been unearthed, scattered across major Olmec heartlands like San Lorenzo and La Venta. These statues are unique masterpieces, weighing between 6 and 50 tons, heavier than elephants. Each face is unique, with distinct features, full lips, broad noses, and a powerful stoic gaze. They also wear what appear to be protective helmets, each decorated with its own specific symbols. The prevailing theory is that these are not gods, but portraits of real flesh-and-blood Olmec rulers. Each head immortalized a powerful king, capturing his likeness and authority in stone for eternity. Finding these heads was like finding a 3,000-year-old photo album of the most powerful people of their time. A direct, stone-cold stare from the distant past. As incredible as the heads themselves are, the story of how they were made is perhaps even more mind-boggling. Scientific analysis revealed that these monolithic sculptures, along with massive throne-like altars, were carved from basalt, a very hard and dense volcanic rock. That's impressive enough, but here's the kicker. There are no basalt quarries in the immediate vicinity of the Olmec cities where the heads were found. The nearest source of this specific stone was in the Tuxtla Mountains, over 150 kilometers, or nearly 100 miles, away. The Olmec thrived without wheels, metal tools, or draft animals like horses and oxen. They somehow moved 50-ton boulders through swamps, jungles, and across wide rivers. How did they do it? The honest answer is, we don't know for sure. It would have been a monumental feat of engineering and human power. Scholars speculate they used a combination of manpower, log rollers, and large rafts to float the stones down rivers during flood seasons. This wasn't just a construction project, it was a testament to the immense power of the Olmec rulers. To command the labor of thousands, to organize such a complex logistical operation, and to move mountains, literally, speaks volumes about the sophistication and control of their society. The Olmec weren't just scattered tribes living in villages. They were master city planners, who built some of the earliest urban centers in the Americas. Archaeological sites like San Lorenzo and La Venta show a highly organized society, with carefully planned civic and ceremonial complexes. At the heart of these cities were massive earthen mounds, built by hand, one basket of dirt at a time. The Great Pyramid at La Venta, for instance, is a 112-foot-tall mound that served as a man-made mountain, a sacred place connecting the earth and the sky. These structures were the precursors to the grand stone pyramids of later civilizations. Archaeologists found clever drainage systems made of U-shaped stones to control flooding. These cities were bustling hubs of political power, religious ceremony, and economic activity, featuring large public plazas designed for gatherings. The very existence of these planned urban landscapes proves the Olmec had a complex, stratified society with a powerful ruling class capable of orchestrating massive public works projects. Why are the Olmec often called the mother culture of Mesoamerica? Because their innovations and ideas didn't disappear with them. Their cultural legacy influenced many civilizations after them. Just look at the art and religion of the Maya, Zapotec, and Aztecs. Olmec echoes are everywhere. The Olmec started off the idea of man-made sacred mountains, like pyramids. They made the jaguar a major religious symbol in Mesoamerica, honoring this powerful predator. They set the stage for a whole new pantheon of gods, rituals, and beliefs that shaped the region for 2,000 years. They developed a blueprint for civilization that was so successful, it was copied, adapted, and built upon for centuries, making their legacy an integral part of the story of all who came after. For a long time, the Maya were credited with developing the first complex writing system in the Americas. But a discovery in 1999 could rewrite that history. A construction crew in Veracruz, Mexico, stumbled upon a stone tablet now known as the Cascajal block. This block, dating to around 900 BCE, is covered in 62 distinct symbols, or glyphs, arranged in patterns. Some of these glyphs resemble plants, insects, and other familiar Olmec motifs, but many are abstract and appear to be part of a true script. While its meaning is still debated, and the text is far too short to be fully deciphered, many scholars believe the Cascajal block represents the earliest known writing system in the New World. The Olmec weren't just amazing sculptors and builders, they were also smart thinkers. They were likely the first to record language and might have started the complex calendar systems we see in Mesoamerican cultures. The famous long count calendar, perfected by the Maya, might have had its conceptual origins with the Olmec, who were beginning to track time and cosmic cycles long before anyone else. If you look closely at Olmec art, you'll see one image repeated over and over again. A strange and powerful creature that is part human, part jaguar. Known as the were-jaguar, these figures often have the snarling mouth and fangs of a big cat, combined with the body of a human, sometimes an infant. This obsessive focus on transformation is a huge clue into the core of Olmec spirituality. It points to a powerful belief in shamanism. The Olmec likely believed that their most powerful individuals, the rulers, the priests, were shamans who possessed the supernatural ability to transform into their animal spirit counterpart, the jaguar. In this altered state, they could connect with the spirit world and tap into supernatural power. The jaguar, the top predator, symbolized strength and divinity. By linking themselves to this fierce creature, Olmec rulers weren't just claiming power. They were declaring their divine status, straddling the line between human and sacred. This symbol became a key part of Mesoamerican religion. The Olmec didn't just build for the living, they made extraordinary offerings to the supernatural world. At La Venta, archaeologists uncovered one of the most incredible ritual deposits ever found. Deep beneath the city's main plaza, they found massive pits filled with layers of precious materials. One offering, known as Offering 4, consisted of 16 small human figurines carved from jade and serpentine, arranged in a circle, as if in a meeting. In front of them stood one figure made of a different stone, as if addressing the group. After this scene was arranged, it was carefully buried and never meant to be seen again. These weren't tools or everyday objects. They were elaborate, non-utilitarian offerings, caches of immense wealth buried for the gods. They found thousands of tons of serpentine blocks arranged in intricate mosaic patterns, only to be immediately buried. They found caches of beautifully polished jade axes, placed as gifts to the earth. This shows a society with a highly complex religious life and a social structure that could afford to dedicate incredible amounts of labor and precious resources to ceremonies. While evidence for human sacrifice is less direct than in later Aztec culture, the discovery of the skeletons of infants at one ritual site suggests that this practice, which would become central to Mesoamerican religion, may also have its grim origins with the Olmec. Around 400 BCE, the Olmec civilization declined. Their great cities were abandoned and slowly reclaimed by the jungle. The exact reasons remain a mystery, perhaps environmental change, volcanic eruptions, or social upheaval. But they did not truly vanish. They dissolved into the very fabric of Mesoamerica. They were the innovators, the architects of a new world. They gave their successors the pyramid, the jaguar god, the calendar, and perhaps even the written word. Every time we look at the wonders of the Maya or the Aztecs, we are, in a way, seeing the children of the Olmec. They are the silent, powerful ancestors whose stone-faced portraits still watch over the Americas, a timeless reminder of where it all began. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.